Hey guys, Andrew from Model Flight, and welcome back for another video. Now we have a pretty cool thing to bring you today, and that is the Axial SCX10 Early Bronco. Now this is an officially licensed vehicle by Ford. It is brand new, and it will be available very shortly. So we thought we'd take the opportunity to show you this really cool vehicle, talk through some of the features, some of the inclusions in the box, what you need to get it running, and generally just give you an overview of the product. I think first we best speak about what comes in the box and what you need to get it running. So the car is ready to run minus battery and charger. So you will need to provide your own battery and charger to suit. On the battery side of things, you have the option of nickel metal hydride packs and LiPo packs, and the car will take a variety of sizes and also has a variety of battery mounting locations. So pretty flexible on that front. You do get everything else included though. So once you've had your battery and charger, you're ready to hit the trails and start crawling. Comes with a full spectrum radio system, DX3, which is really nice. Also comes with a thumb steerer. That means you can drive one-handed. So if you are hiking trails, walking trails, this radio doesn't actually need two hands. So you have your other hand free. The car does come with a nice range of inclusions in the box as well. So the early Ford Bronco shell is mounted super cleanly. The body pins are actually hidden, and the body clips, which are really nice with this pull tag, hide up in each wheel well. But Axial give you a range of body posts if you wanted to put a different shell on this car. So whilst the stock shell is super clean, if you wanted to customize the shell, add your own shell in, you can go with a more conventional body mount, which is all included, and the mounts are on the chassis ready for you to bolt these on if you need. With the Spectrum system that this car does come with, the ESC and receiver are a one-piece Spectrum unit, which is super neat and saves space in the car. But if you do end up going with a more conventional setup, maybe you upgrade the ESC down the line or the motor, and you want to run a standalone receiver, Axial will also give you a standalone receiver box, which is waterproof, nice O-ring seal in there. So Axial have really thought of everything here, covering their customers for not only the way the vehicle comes, but also when they want to upgrade down the line, if they want to change components, that they have all the bits in the box to do so. Get a nice little multi-tool as well, and your decal sheet, and the vehicle itself. So what we might do is pop the body shell off, show you some of the cool features of this vehicle. But before we do that, the shell and the wheels are probably the highlight. So the early Ford Bronco shell, super detailed, looks super clean with the body post mounts being hidden, and the licensed wheels, three-piece beadlock wheels. So a lot of scale detail in this one from Axial as usual, and a fantastic looking car. So let's pop the shell off and take you through some of the features. Now, before I get into any of the technical specs, I thought I might highlight the really nice job Axial have done in making this car look as scale as possible. So this kind of inner shell mudguard fender area, the body interlocks with that. So from the outside, you really can't see any of the electronics or any parts of the car that make it look, I guess, more like a model car. So done a really great job to sort of hide that and make it look as scale as they possibly can. They've gone to the effort of giving you scale detail on the engine block, which actually underneath is where the servo and the motor mount. Now, this is actually a great feature for performance because we've got two quite heavy items right up over the front axle of the vehicle, which means if you're going up steep hills, the front is held onto the ground more, which gives you steering control and ultimately better crawling performance. If we move down to the ESC, like I mentioned before, it is a 2-in-1 ESC and receiver unit from Spectrum. So nice and clean there, saves a bit of space as well in the vehicle. The battery connector on this car is an IC3 from Spectrum. It does come with this nice little warning sheet. Now, what it's telling you is that from factory, they set the car up with the LiPo cutoff on. So if you want to use a LiPo battery, you don't need to change a single thing on the electronics. If you do want to use nickel metal hydride, you can go ahead and turn that LiPo cutoff off, which means you can run the battery all the way down. This servo here is the dig servo, or the diff locking servo. Now that's actioned by a third channel button on the transmitter. What that does is it locks up the back differential. So you'll get front wheel drive. So if you're in a really tight spot and need to crawl out of it, you can activate the dig function, lock the rear diff, and get a much tighter turning circle. We did mention before too about the multiple battery mounting locations. They actually have the trays pre-set up. So if you're running a shorty pack and you want to mount it on the side, or a full length stick pack, you have a bit of adjustment in these as well. You can mount it at the back, right over the rear axle, or on the side. So depending on the performance, the type of pack you have, the size of pack you have multiple mounting locations for that. Now the car itself has some really nice aluminium shock absorbers as well, with collar adjusters, so you can set ride height, change the height of the chassis in relationship to the ground. So really, really nice features, high spec as well. and a car that's surely to perform quite well. Now, we will be doing a driving video on this vehicle, so we get to take it out, put it through its paces, but just appreciating the features that come with it and the really, really well finished vehicle that it is from Axial. Thanks for joining us today, guys, on an unboxing of the new Axial SCX10 Ford Bronco. Hope you've enjoyed it. Really cool looking product, and we can't wait to get out and drive it. So keep an eye out on our YouTube channel for the drive video on this vehicle. Also, if you are interested, we'll put the link in the description below. You can jump on the website and pre-order this vehicle now and get your hands on one when they do come into stock, which is not far away at all. So as always, please give us a like, subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed the video, had a great time sharing the product with you, and we'll see you next time.